Hey everyone, Tristan back with another video, and in this video I am talking about the Nintendo Switch Pro controller and whether or not I think it's worth buying. It is about $70, so it's a little bit expensive for a video game, console controller, but let's talk about it here. First of all, here is the box that it comes in, and it has a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery that lasts 40 hours on a single charge, and then you can charge it up if you have your Nintendo Switch docked. The Nintendo Switch dock right here has a USB port on it, and the Pro controller comes with a USB to USB-C cable. So if you have the Nintendo Switch docked and charging, by your TV or whatever, you can actually charge this controller at the same time, using that cable. Or of course you can just use a regular USB charger to charge up the Pro controller. So first let's talk about the design and ergonomics of this. It's probably one of the better game controllers that you'll ever find. It feels really good. It has very good tactile feedback. The buttons really are very nice to press. So you have the full assemblage of all the buttons and everything. It's got full rumble, vibration support and all that as well. So it's a very, very good controller any way you look at it. Also, while we're here, just note there's also a kind of an Easter egg inside this. Around this controller here, you can see like the little clear, there's like a little clear bezel. If you shine a flashlight in here and look very carefully, you probably can't see it in the video, but inside there, the text says, "Thanks to all gamers," right, built onto the circuit board if you peer in there and just sort of look. So that's pretty cool. Kind of shows the Nintendo engineers are kind of dedicated to the gamers and stuff like that. So anyway, this controller is a very good controller if you want to play the Nintendo Switch at home on your TV and you want to be very comfortable for long gaming sessions. It's a very, very comfortable controller and feels very good on the hands. Now you might say you don't really need it because the Nintendo Switch comes with its own Joy-Con controls, which you can separate from the actual Switch unit, which is here. Well, that is actually the case. You can actually separate these Joy-Con controllers and put it into the Joy-Con holder there, which I have here on the right. And actually, why don't I just do that right now? I'll just show it to you. So on the back here, there's a little release button that you just press that and it slides right out. And then you can just go ahead and dock this in the dock like that. And that docks in, and this hooks into your TV and via HDMI and also the power. And so here is the Joy-Con holder. See there's the Joy-Con switches can go right into the holder, and then you have a nice little controller. This is also very nice. It's a good way to game. It's quite comfortable. It's got a nice kind of grip here on the bottom of it, and that works really well. My main reason for getting the Pro controller, however, is that I can have two people using a comfortable controller, for one. And the other thing is I don't like to keep sliding the Joy-Con controllers on and off of the Nintendo Switch every time I want to use it on my TV. I find that it's just a little bit of a hassle to do. Of course, the other thing you can do is you don't have to use this holder at all. You can actually take the Joy-Con controllers off and use them just totally separately as a normal controller as well, just like this. You can actually just play games like this. There's also the little wrist straps that it comes with too that makes it a little bit bigger and more comfortable. And this is quite doable to play like this, but it's just a little bit small and not really ideal. The thing that I like, I have the flexibility now to have two people use a comfortable controller if I'm playing with two people at home. One person can use the Pro controller and another person can use the two Joy-Cons with a Joy-Con grip. But if I'm playing by myself, what I like to do is I like to just have the Joy-Cons right here installed right into the Switch, just like that, and I just like to leave it like that. So then I don't have to actually remove those, and then I can just, when I go to my TV, I can just use the Pro controller only. And then when I want to go portable, all I have to do is I don't have to attach anything to the Switch. I can just take this and lift it out, and I'm ready to go. So it's just a lot less swapping of controllers that you have to do and stuff like that if you get the Pro controller. So I recommend the Pro controller for that reason. You just have a lot more flexibility, and it's just a lot easier if you're going from playing on your TV to playing portably to not have to switch out the Joy-Cons all the time and stuff like that. And when you're playing at home, you just have a really nice, comfortable controller to use. So I kind of recommend it. This has been my look of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. For pricing and availability, see the description field. And as always, for community and discussion, see the comments field. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.